Welcome back. Sadiq Ilu Dambazau asks, how do you think election rigging can be contained?
You see, let me tell you the truth. Time will take care of all this. And it's getting better. It's getting better. The moment you allow the man in the village who sells cassava to make himself relevant in the local domain, be the candidate, the popular man, you will not have issues. The moment you stop imposing, you will have a democracy. These elections we're talking about starts from placement of candidates. The moment, I didn't win on with the strength of PDP in Ekiti. I won because the people want Fayose. That's the truth. And I'm telling you, if they do election 500 times in Ekiti, I will defeat them 500 times. I'm a very local man. I go to the grassroots to play with them. They want the votes of a leper. They can't shake a leper. They want the vote of bond seller. They have to wind up. Me, I don't wind up. I don't use bulletproof. I can't even, if I see the face of anybody on the street that is not looking good, I will park.
And then there's stomach infrastructure.
You are the best. That stomach infrastructure, they condemned it.
Can you define stomach
I'm coming.
infrastructure?
They condemned it. Today they are all doing it. Stomach infrastructure is welfare of the people. And it must involve you as the leader. Because if you start sending people, they would now take these little things that people get from them and divert it. Stomach infrastructure is the welfare of our people. Some people are in the hospital. They cannot eat without getting well. We look out for people whose bills are not too high to be paid, who are detained in the hospital, having financial issues. We take care of that. When you are leaving the hospital, when we pay for your bill, when we pay your bills, we still give you another 10,000.
Is there no way you can institutionalize this rather than do it piecemeal?
That's a department. I have a department. I have a whole director. It's now in the new setting of my own government. I have SA, I have PA, stomach infrastructure. Stomach, without stomach, you'll be dead. Though. It doesn't matter the book you've read or the knowledge you have. The stomach of a man is the way to his life.
Do you really believe that PDP lost that election because of some northern conspiracy? Have you stopped to think that, maybe, like some people have said, some of your colleagues in the PDP have said that it was because of some northern conspiracy. Have you stopped to think that the people were
I don't agree with them.
You don't agree with them?
Not totally.
Okay. So
you understand? A few of sellouts might be there, but let me tell you, before the election, if you sit back after the election, you do the postmortem, you realize that after Yar'Adua, the North was expecting the power back, and with Buhari coming out, either old, young, the North wants the power back, and because Buhari was the only candidate from the North, major candidate from the North. So the North was naturally porous and ready to go Buhari's way.
Oh, don't you just think, could it be that people were just tired of the PDP government and they wanted a change?
Well,
I don't mean,
you might want a change if you don't have the votes to make that change happen. What would you do? But it was timely. It was time for Buhari to rule. He had done it 3 times. It was like my case.
It wasn't just the Northerners who voted for General Buhari.
Well, let me tell you the truth. The bulk of his votes for General Buhari came from the North, not East, not West. That is the truth. And they were strong enough. They were
to swing things.
And irrespective, like I said to you, it's only God that makes things happen.
But with the benefit of hindsight, could the PDP have run its campaign differently?
We did our best. Let me say it to you again. We did our best.
You would run it
and
the
like
same
you said,
way next time.
the change thing, people want a change. The same way they want it there, they want it in Lagos. That's the truth. The Nigerians want a change. They want maybe things can be done differently. And it happened. So we give them the express way to perform.
You, like many PDP officials, have started to call for the heads of the National Working Committee members, especially that of the party chairman, Adamu Muazu. You said you have evidence that Muazu was in league with APC during the last polls. What evidence do you have?
Let me say this very well. In my own understanding, and what I subscribe to majorly, was that our party chairman, must resign. My sister, it's just morally right for him. If you lead a party in government, even if it's the opposition you lead to such a major defeat, you have to go. It's not personal. I was governor when the party chairman was governor. There was a day I came to his house. I came to his house shortly before my election. He was to see me for one or two things. I waited for about 5 hours. So he came and said to me, and said to all of us, please, 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 I want some people, I want you guys to give me space. Please, please, particularly the Yoruba people here, I want you to give me space. I'm expecting somebody who doesn't want to meet a Yoruba man. From that time, I kept a tab and a watch on him. I left his house. His house is like a ring road. And behold, let me tell you the truth. I came back to know who came. It was Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. That's the truth. And when I came back to his house, he told me himself, whether he forgot or whether it's by mistake, he told me, don't be annoyed, Ayo. It was Asiwaju that came.
If he confessed to you, if he told you, it probably means he had nothing
to
hide.
No. Excuse me. You cannot. In fact, you know why I was worried? Because the Ekiti election was barely 5 days away. I'm telling you, I almost lost my breath. I don't know how. Let me give you other instances. Our national chairman left Nigeria the day they were contesting this presidential election. The day names were to be submitted to INEC of our candidates, our national chairman was in Lagos going to Singapore. I was before the president. I told the president to call him. The president himself did not know the national chairman was in Lagos going to Singapore. Even this one he left now. He went to the president, told the president he has a problem with his left hand. He's going to treat it abroad. After that, he called other people and told them that he deceived the president. You must be consistent in character. Everything I'm saying it on the camera. Let him say no to what I'm saying. And I will go a little further thereafter. But I will leave the remaining in public domain.
Shouldn't you just go
No. You see, you won't say it all in one day. If everybody you are interviewing, if everybody you are interviewing says it all in all, what would they say the next time? I want him to give replies to what I'm saying. I don't want to be in a PDP that we know that we are betrayers of all sorts. Betrayers of confidence.
But for a novice like me,
yeah,
that kind of meeting that you said happened between the PDP chairman and the APC leader,
yes,
what sort of things transpire
at
meetings such as those? And why should it raise any concern?
I've been very open.
It might
if
have
you
been
tell me, if you tell,
friendly visit.
Yes, you see, there's certain things that are right, but they're morally wrong for a period, for a time, for a season. You see, if I was concerned because I told you, I've been very sincere. I'm quite sincere in this matter.
And
I told you my election then was 5 days away. We were not talking about the global election, the bigger 2015 election at that time. So I was worried.
But you won the election.
Before the election.
Yes, but you eventually won the election,
exactly.
Which means maybe nothing happened. You probably didn't trade your victory if that was what you were worried about.
Sweetheart, you can attempt to trade my victory if God doesn't allow you. Let me equally say to you, you will not go to a man that you have nothing doing with in an unholy environment. Even if your intentions are good, your good intentions can and will be evenly spoken of. This is part of morals. You can't sit and lead a party and be sane. You see, when they tell you, you are not supposed to do things this way, but must be sane to be doing that. When you as a leader is being seen in that light, you would discourage the whole of your supporters. So, for me, there are other issues.
Oh, those other issues?
Yes.
What are they?
You see, like I said to you, the claim that they gave me 250 million for my election. I've asked him very expressly. Maybe that was sent to an account. He should publish that account. Maybe it was sent by proxy. He should mention the person. And above it all, I'm making it very clearly, I'm saying it in the public domain that since I became governor of Ekiti, I've only received 30 million naira from my party for our elections. And that 30 million naira did not come until 2 weeks after the election. So, but the issue here very clearly is that when the head is sick, the whole body is a giveaway.
What do you suspect might have been the PDP chairman's motive for not investing himself in the PDP elections?
Can I ask you one question?
Do please.
Now, can you let them give me a justification? Bauchi State, national chairman of PDP from Bauchi State, Federal Capital Territory Minister from Bauchi State, Governor PDP from Bauchi State, a lot of parastatals, big positions from Bauchi State. I don't want to mention them. We didn't get 5% of the total vote from Bauchi.
All of those people.
We didn't get 5%.
All those people together, they're probably 10 or 20 people. They're just 20 people.
I said, look, I'm only one in Ekiti.
Don't you think that politicians overrate their relevance to the people? They think, you know what, I am PDP leader or I am party leader. Everybody has to follow. Then
we can conclude by your statement that Boazu was overrated. By your conclusion. So for me, I'm from Ekiti. Ayodele Fayose. I left PDP. I came back to PDP, took the party from them, used the party to contest, won the election. One man army. This is why democracy must change. The moment you are not doing it rightly, you must be rigging. And I'm telling you very expressly, in 2018, God gives us life. If I don't contest against INEC, I will defeat everybody over and over. I have told you it's about the people, which means these three people, or the people we are talking about, they are not on ground. It's either they are not on ground or they're compromised. That's the truth. It's either of two things. For me, out of office for 8 years, take out an incumbent, take out a former governor, take out, even from my party, Governor Shegun, when he left PDP to join APC, I defeated him in his polling booths in his ward. So I don't want to come here and be bragging. The fact remains that when you are not on ground, you are not on ground. And when your ways, you can't be married and be cutting corners. You can't be married and be seen where you're not supposed to be seen. People will begin to ask questions. So we're asking questions. How can people of that caliber, we've lost, oh, we must take it. Failure is failure, whether it's sweet or not sweet. Me, I've moved on. We're in the opposition now, ready for opposition.
Governor Ayodele Fayose, we thank you for your time.
Thank you. And
we thank you for watching. Please join us next time when View from the Top returns. But between now and then, there'll be plenty to talk about. So please follow me on Twitter at MoreDailySY, and let's continue this conversation online. Thank you again and have a good day.